Sports Morning, weekdays starting at 4:30 a.m.
The South Florida Business Report, the only show devoted exclusively to the local business community, is brought to you as a public service by Florida Blue, In Pursuit of Health, and by Child Group Wealth Management, Let Us Guide You, and by the Gehring Group, a premier insurance brokerage, and by the Tickton Law Group, the lawyers you want between you and your problems. Now, here's all the local business news from the lemonade stand to the boardroom.
Hello, everyone. I'm David Weir, and thanks for joining us this July 4th holiday weekend, and happy birthday, America. Coming up on this week's edition of the South Florida Business Report, some of the stories we'll be covering. There's an angry mutiny in the genteel world of scientific research. Giant Wall Street equity firm continues its South Florida home buying spree, and area business people are going to pot. Well, we'll have all this and top-breaking local business news stories right after these messages.
Chariots of Palm Beach, the intelligent choice.
Bruce Lee proved might can be light, conviction, creativity, courage. This is the Mazda way. It's why Car and Driver says Mazda is punching above its weight. Kelley Blue Book says they're fuel efficient, reliable, and offer strong resale value. And for the second year straight, Mazda is KBB.com's lowest 5-year cost to own brand. What do you drive?
At Duffy's, we think the best restaurants are the ones you call your own. And that's why our Duffy's is your Duffy's. Located in your neighborhood with friendly service and an outstanding loyalty rewards program. Duffy's has the food you love, all at an incredible value. Come on over and I'll see you at your favorite Duffy's.
Save tens of thousands of dollars on exotic and luxury vehicles at Chariots of Palm Beach. Our experts will assist you in finding your next pristine automobile. Buy, lease, or rent. Chariots of Palm Beach, the intelligent choice.
Top headline this week is South Florida GM dealers are bracing for another flood of recalls. This week, GM revealed a huge $8 million ignition switch recall that covered several Chevrolet models, Oldsmobiles, Cadillacs, and Pontiacs. Area dealers' service departments are expected to be swamped by customer traffic seeking repairs. Plus, affected parts are in short supply because previous recalls correcting the ignition problems have been depleted. Despite all this, sales are upbeat. Well, the Sun-Sentinel reported that so far, 14 Palm Beach County businesses have registered with the state as marijuana-related operators, and they're betting voters will approve the medical use of the narcotic on the November 4th ballot, which needs a 60% of the vote to pass. Delray Beach lawyer Darren Otisnick says he's prepared to shell out over $700,000 to set up growing, manufacturing, packaging, and selling the dope through his own retail location, according to the story. Well, the genteel world of scientific research is being rocked by a mutiny. Scripps Research Institute in Jupiter created turmoil when it revealed merger talks with the University of Southern California. And this ignited an angry backlash among the center's usually serene scientists who feared loss of independence. The Palm Beach Post reported 5 scientists also blasted Scripps CEO Mark Morletta and refused to serve on a committee with him. Well, country clubs are a vital economic engine in South Florida, and they employ thousands of people. So coming up next, I talk with Club Managers Association veteran Gary Collins. And in an interview taped earlier, I asked Gary what his organization was all about.
It's a great professional group. CMAA, Club Managers Association of America. They operate the private country clubs throughout the United States. It's a fantastic group, great group of guys, and it's a huge industry. The industry is far larger than people realize.
Well, you know, down here in South Florida, private clubs are, you know, that's a vital economic engine for our local community. Yeah, you know.
Palm Beach County has more private golf clubs than any county in the United States. There's over 76 private golf clubs. The payroll in Palm Beach County from golf clubs is over $500 million, 6/10 of a billion.
Wow.
It's a big business. 21,000 jobs.
And the private clubs, they hire a lot of people too. I'm not, you know.
No question. Not only is a lot of people, but I think often it's even misperceived at the quality of the jobs. I mean, when you look at directors of golf, director of tennis, executive chefs, there are some really very high quality, high paying jobs in the club business.
Right. You know, and you got the employees with security, with golf course maintenance, with servers, taking care of everything in the grounds. You know, it's a terrific labor-intensive business when you get involved.
No question. Huge driving, vital part of the economy, larger than many businesses, larger than spectator sports. And it's also a very, the Club Managers Association are a very charitable organization, as is golf.
Right.
Golf gives more to charity than all other major sports combined. If you added Major League Baseball, NHL, NBA, if you added them all together, they don't equal what golf gives.
Yeah, you know, just recently Honda Classic announces, you know, what they came up with their charity, you know, every year at the PGA National Resort. You know, something like I think about $2 million.
Absolutely. Ken Kennerly, the director of that, has done a fantastic job. We talk about the private club industry and its impact, but the major tournaments down here in Boca, we have the senior event. Yeah. We have the Honda. We have golf tourism. Golf tourism generates $1.8 billion a year in Palm Beach County.
You know, you get, with the clubs in South Florida now, one of the situations that has come to fore is that the aging of these clubs has become a problem with, and they're trying to attract young blood into these clubs. What is your comment on how this is affecting your business?
No question. Listen, throughout America, the aging of America is something we all have to deal with in every business, but particularly in golf. My club, Frenchman's Reserve, I have a nursery. I have 140 children under 14. We are, I guess the campaign tagline would almost be, it's not your father's Oldsmobile.
Right.
Clubs are changing. Clubs are really changing, and they're doing a lot of things to attract younger people. Building a nursery so that you can provide babysitting services for your children while you're playing golf. Being a more complete facility, having fitness and health. Recognizing the needs of families. I mean, there was a time, you know, in the 50s or 60s when we were building country clubs and it was more a working father. Today we have dual working couples and we have to take care of both people.
Well, it's the old thing. I've been around here for longer than I want to remember.
Me too.
But the old adage was, you know, you build a golf course and then you build whole houses around the golf course and you sell the thing out everywhere too. But now, you know, we're looking at the aging of the country clubs, and they have to revamp and do something to bring younger blood into there. What do you figure you're going to have to do that?
Clubs are reinventing themselves, and they're turning to professional help. More and more, they're turning to PR firms. One of the things that's happened in the club industry, when the developer's building it, he has a lot of money for advertising. He's principally advertising the housing. He has PR firms on retainer. He's working on articles about the housing. The developer goes away, and now the members have the club. And they're going to have to focus on public relations for their clubs. They need to get the image of their club out there. Yeah. And they're going to have to revamp and reinvent themselves. And it's happening. We're seeing it in clubs trying to work to attract younger people.
Well, you know, if they don't do something, though, within 10 years, they won't survive.
I think there's a lot of concern about that, and there's discussion about it in the industry, and you'll hear a lot of naysayers say but golf's been here a long time, clubs have been here a long time, they're going to be here a long time. Now they're going to change. We're going to see newer, younger people doing different things. You know, they were going to be playing golf in faster, shorter periods of time. People don't have as much time anymore. It's not a shortage of dollar resources as much as a shortage of time resources. But as clubs change and we do more fun things, we play more 9-hole rounds, David, you've identified a true trend. We have, particularly here in South Florida, we have aging populations in our clubs, and clubs are going to have to reinvent themselves. They're going to have to attract younger people. Yeah. But when you read that, clubs are no longer going to exist, you're getting the wrong information. They're going to be around they're going to change. They're going to be different.
Yes.
But they're going to be here for a long time.
They have to revamp to survive. Yeah, there's no question about that, and I'm sure that they will. You at Frenchman's Reserve are doing a wonderful job of reinventing yourself or reinventing the image.
No question.
Yeah.
Part of it is we have the luck of being newer, but when you have 140 children under 14 years of age, you got to have a nursery.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
You have to have things to address that group.
Well, listen, Gary Collins, thanks a lot for being here. You're a pro. You really know. You've been in the South Florida club business for years.
Dave, it's been a pleasure talking to you. You're quite a tennis player. You know the circuit. You know all the clubs. You're America's tennis guest.
I'm the guest who came to play tennis.
I know. We see you regularly. It's a smart move.
All righty. Thanks a lot, Gary.
Thank you, David. Enjoyed it.
And stay with us. We'll return right after these words.
I'm just saying, maybe you should have replaced the water heater a little bit sooner.
Yeah, like before it broke down.
Turn to the experts at Lindstrom for hot summer savings. Get $44 off any air conditioning or plumbing repair.
Yeah, I love those guys.
I had to wear the suit again.
This is my closer suit. I closed our house in this suit. I closed the Kaufman deal in this suit. I closed the first date with you in this suit, and we both know how that turned out. Trust me, we need the suit.
How do you feel about this?
This looks great.
Great. Just need a signature.
Deals so big on Toyotas, they're hard to believe. Get 0.9% APR on a new 2014 Corolla. Toyota, let's go places.
Rapids, the biggest, coolest, wettest water park in South Florida. Yeah, you know you'd rather be at Rapids because we bring the thrills with 35 exciting rides, slides, and more on 35 acres of ginormous fun, including the wild new Flow Rider, cool stunts, big wipeouts. So, for the best day of action-packed family fun ever, it's Rapids Water Park, the Thrill Park. Everyone gets half-price tickets after 4 p.m. That's right, all the fun of Rapids for half the price.
The new water heater is all set.
Great, now I can have these back.
I love those guys.
Call today for hot summer savings. We'll clear clogs in the main drain for only $93 or it's free.
Yeah, I love those guys.
Giant Wall Street private equity firm Blackstone continues to stockpile South Florida homes for the rental market despite cutting back in other areas across the U.S. Blackstone has bought 412 Palm Beach County homes since the first of the year, more than double last year. And in the past 2 years, Blackstone has shelled out $290 million buying nearly 1,200 Palm Beach County homes. Blackstone has bought 1,700 homes in Broward County, paying $440 million. And in a related matter, while Blackstone is selling bonds backed by home rental cash flow, other private equity firms buying South Florida homes for the rental market are unloading properties to competitors. Contrary to Blackstone, who buys at market prices, several early institutional investors are pulling out of the South Florida market, citing lack of cheap foreclosures, rising prices, and an inventory shortfall. Well, Kaiser University is making a play for the bankrupt Digital Domain, now vacant building in Port St. Lucie. The city was stuck with a $40 million bond issue to build the facility that now nails taxpayers almost $4 million a year just to service the debt. Although Kaiser's offer was not revealed, appraisal on the building is $13.5 million. Kaiser has been in Port St. Lucie for 16 years and would use the property to consolidate several campuses. Well, day trip gambling ship the Island Breeze that sails 2 a day from the port of Palm Beach has deep-sixed its future departure schedules. The ship, which has been in dry dock for 2 weeks, will now be out of service for the foreseeable future to replace a generator. Word on the street has it the ship's crew is out looking for work and might not be available even if Island Breeze returns to the service. Well, the tragic saga of Costa Concordia cruise ship that sunk off the coast of Italy in 2012 is over. The Carnival-owned ship was pulled upright 6 months ago in an $800 million recovery operation and is now being towed to the scrap heap. The ship cost the lives of, the sinking rather, cost the lives of 32 passengers and rocked Carnival with, on the bottom line, with $130 million in losses. Pompano Beach's Titan Salvage led the recovery, and it has since moved to Houston. Well, it's more the merrier scenario for the state of Florida, adding 4 more specially licensed plates to the huge number of 122 tags already on the road. Among the latest additions are Kaiser University, the Sheriff's Association, and the Moffitt Cancer Center. State lawmakers bless the specialty tags, but motor vehicle officials say the overwhelming number of plates is getting out of hand. Each tag generates around $20 for the sponsor. Well, still ahead on the business report, the mall at Wellington Green is sold, and the feds nailed 2 South Florida stockbrokers. So stay with us.
You're fired. You can't fire me because I quit, and I'm going to sue you for every dime you've got.
Time to call Ticton.
When you need a lawyer, we're here to help you. For a free consultation, go to legalbrains.com. You'll be glad you did.
Look, our first customer since our triumphant return. Act cool.
Oh, man, are you holding?
Everything but you're...
You got any Mr. Nice Guy, you know, relax and all?
Yeah, $4, little man. Put that cash in my hand. Nugga, nugga, nug.
He likes to sing. Does this really relax you?
Check this out, little man.
The molecular structure of Mr. Nice Guy Relaxanol is made up of 8 legal relaxing compounds that, when mixed together, may relax one so much he or she would nod out. Great thing about this is when you wake up in the morning, you'll feel refreshed.
Whoa, I would think I'm gonna wait till I drink mine when I get home.
From safety to fuel economy to quality, today's Chevrolet has it all, and the Chevy 72-hour sale is a great time to buy. Now get 0% APR for 72 months on most 2014 Chevrolet models, plus 2 years or 24,000 miles of scheduled maintenance. 0% APR for 72 months and 2 years of scheduled maintenance. Hurry, the Chevy 72-hour sale ends Monday. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Open the door! I got something for you!
Time to call Ticton.
When you need a lawyer, we're here to help you. For a free consultation, go to legalbrains.com. You'll be glad you did.
Coming up next, we'll explore the business of healthcare when I talk with one of the top ENT physicians in South Florida, Dr. Suresh Raja. And in an interview taped earlier, I asked Dr. Raja what was the latest innovation in his practice.
Right now, it would be the balloon sinuplasty procedure.
And what does that entail?
It's an office-based procedure where we take a small fiber optic light and we very carefully place it into the natural openings of your sinuses in 6 different sinuses and then pass a balloon over it. That balloon is then inflated to 5 times the pressure of an automobile tire, and we know we're in the right place because the fiber optic light kind of tells us that we're in the sinus cavity when we're in the procedure room.
I got you. Well, okay, so does that relieve sinus problems when you do that?
It does.
For a long time, or is it a short term?
It is a permanent solution. Any kind of procedure that we do on people's noses cannot take away people's allergies. But since our last visit together, David, I can tell you that my very severe allergy patients who I thought for sure would need allergy shots, they in fact have not needed allergy shots after this procedure.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a really very, very pleasant surprise for me.
Oh, Doc, that's great.
Yes.
You know? Well, okay, you know, South Florida, we got a lot of allergies around there. Do you get a lot of patients involved in that type of situation?
Yes. I feel over the 14 years that I've been in Florida, I can sort of tell when my tougher allergy patients are going to come into the office, and that's usually based on the allergy season.
Well, and does the weather, obviously the weather has an effect on this type of thing. How does that work?
I think in South Florida it's about mold. Really, if there's one thing you can center on, we have an experience from the hurricanes from, about 10 years ago now, where we had a lot of mold damage. We saw a lot of sinus patients, have problems at that time, and particularly after rain. Okay, rain brings mold.
Right.
And that's where a lot of people's problems are in allergies in South Florida.
Well, we had 3 hurricanes from bang, bang, bang right there 10 years ago. Last one was 8 years ago, Wilma. Did you find an increase in sinus illness because of that?
I did back then. It was a lot of my patients were teachers that worked in damaged schools.
Yeah.
Where there is mold in there and the air conditioning problems and things of that nature, power outages for prolonged periods of time, and homeowners, whole families of homeowners' families would come in when their house was damaged after the hurricane, and really it all pointed to mold.
Well, what about, did you ever run across a Chinese drywall situation?
Once or twice, not as much as the mold. The Chinese drywall was more sort of neurologic and definitely respiratory, but other systems of the body as well.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, Doc, when you do the angioplasty with the sinus situation, how long does it take you to do the procedure?
Well, every patient is different, and we've added several other types of procedures that we can do at the same time, but a general procedure takes about 20 minutes of actual procedure time.
Okay, well, that's not bad at all.
No, not at all.
Oh, and you could get, untold relief. I mean, that's, getting a sinus headache is miserable. There's no
brutal. Yes.
Brutal is
brutal.
Yeah. Well, listen, you just opened a new office in Jupiter. What's that all about?
I did.
I mean, business must be pretty good.
Well, I've always lived in Palm Beach Gardens, at least for the past 11 years, and I've never had an office close to my house. Yeah. And, my father's an ear, nose, and throat doctor. He had an office 3 miles away from his house for 30 years. I felt like I wanted to have that. My kids are growing up in the community, and I have a lot of friends and supporters in North County, and I really do think it was time. And the catalyst really was the balloon sinuplasty. It allowed me to think out of the box and go forward in an entrepreneurial kind of way. So I'm hoping that it'll be successful.
Well, I'm sure. Well, listen, Doc, you're one of the top guys in South Florida, probably in the Southeast, when it comes to treatment of the sinus situations,
Well, thank you, David.
There ain't too many guys around who do what you do.
Thank you.
All right. Listen, Doc, thanks a lot for being here, and good luck with your new opening in Jupiter.
Thank you, David. Thank you for having me.
And on behalf of the South Florida business community, I just want to say thank you for everything you do for our community. It's very important, and you're right in there, and what you do is very vital for the social fabric of our community.
That's very kind of you.
Thanks a lot, Doc.
Thank you, David.
All right. And stay with us. We'll return right after these words.
I felt no one cared about me.
I lost my job and my marriage.
He was ruining our family.
I was depressed and suicidal.
Until I found Lumiere.
If you are suffering with addiction, call Lumiere Detox Center. Our licensed and certified staff will provide the help you need to create a healthy and sober lifestyle with remarkably fast and lifelong results. Don't wait. Call Lumiere Detox Center now and begin your new life. Lumiere, where healthy lifestyles are created.
This 4th of July weekend, declare your independence from payments during the Freedom from Payment sales event at Brayman Motor Cars. The freedom to drive payment-free all summer. Brayman makes your first 3 payments. The best selection of BMWs, Audis, Minis, Porsches, and more with financing as low as 0%. This week, save thousands. Declare your independence from payments now during the Freedom from Payment sales event at Brayman Motor Cars. Brayman makes your first 3 payments. Brayman Motor Cars. You've arrived.
At Duffy's, we think the best restaurants are the ones you call your own. And that's why our Duffy's is your Duffy's. Located in your neighborhood with friendly service and an outstanding loyalty rewards program. Duffy's has the food you love, all at an incredible value. Come on over, and I'll see you at your favorite Duffy's.
Hi, I'm Mark Schiller. Have you ever noticed the percentage off on mattress sales just keeps getting higher? Do you really believe it? At City Mattress, we give our customers great value every day and sell for 10 to 20% below the sale prices of our competitors.
The City Mattress 4th of July sale is on now. Save on over 80 mattress comforts at savings of 10 to 20% below competitor prices, plus special financing until 2016.
City Mattress, real savings every day.
Securities regulators nailed 2 South Florida stockbrokers involved in a short-selling racket. The feds demanded Jupiter resident Steve Nemus disgorge $215,000 in illegal profits, while Boca Raton broker Tina Lizio was rocked with $48,000 in penalties. The pair were caught short-selling stock during a 5-day restricted period before a public offering, and they did this at least 9 different times. Well, that wraps up this week's edition of the South Florida Business Report. Stop by next week for the only show in South Florida devoted to the local business community right here on CBS 12. For more information on our show, or to see the latest business headlines, or to watch the show anytime 24/7, visit our website, sfbreport.com. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great holiday weekend.
The South Florida Business Report has been brought to you as a public service by Florida Blue, In Pursuit of Health, and by Child Group Wealth Management. Let us guide you. And the Gehring Group, a premier insurance brokerage. And by the Tickton Law Group, lawyers you want between you and your problems.
CBS 12 investigates.
Dangerous intersections reveal.
161 pedestrians and bicyclists have been killed in Palm Beach County.
Government officials held accountable.
At least $50 million of taxpayer money, and it's just sitting here. A classroom controversy uncovered.
I can't believe that that's happening at the school.
Deadly truths exposed.
We just shot your partner. We have 2 dead deputies now.
We ask the tough questions.
What's being done to keep these people off of these tracks? And get results.
That's why CBS 12 is the one to turn to.
You can always get the cheapest gas prices near you at cbs12.com/gas or on your mobile phone at m.cbs12.com. Sponsored by the all-new 39 MPG Honda Civic. Available at your local South Florida Honda dealer.
When the doctor called us from the hospital and told us that Dad had fallen, my heart nearly stopped. Thank goodness he was okay. I didn't want Dad to be alone anymore. That's when we called Complete Home Care. They sent a registered nurse who came out that day. Complete Home Care was great about setting up a plan that worked with our insurance and within our budget.
To learn more about Complete Home Care, call today. Complete Home Care, a local Medicare and private duty home health agency.
We'll have you smiling again. Berber Dental Group.
If you're having concerns with your teeth and have stayed away from the dentist, let me tell you, dentistry has changed for the better. At the Ferber Dental Group, we specialize in providing hope and comfort to every mouth. We can get you pain-free and eating the foods you love. We take care of the most advanced dental needs, and with our affordable fees and payment plans, we'll have you smiling again.
Mention CBS for a special offer.
When most places have